How to effectively and truly stop excessive masturbation. Do you genuinely feel like 5 against 1 is significantly getting in your way and you're already clearly noticing the various drawbacks and negative effects in your daily life? Stick with me until the very end of this important video because we are going to finish with a practical strategy you can immediately put into practice to effectively stop 5 against 1 and thus avoid any potential problems in your real and intimate sex life. Welcome to my channel. My name is Diego Souza. I have a postgraduate degree in clinical sexology. I'm a student of psychoanalysis and I'm also the founder of the Brazilian School of Tantra. Here on this channel we talk about sacred sexuality, right? We remove all the guilt, all the negative things from sexuality and enjoy a pleasurable sexuality. This video is for those who have already decided to cut back or stop masturbating and are looking for strategies to make the process easier. I'll even leave a video here that talks about the benefits and drawbacks of masturbation. And it's important for you to know that you have this knowledge, okay? There are good things and they are important when it comes to masturbation. In fact, you can use your sexual energy to co-create the reality you desire. By using this sexual energy, which is a very powerful energy that creates life, you can even manifest things, money, prosperity in your life if you learn how to channel it. But that's a topic for another video. So if you want to know about the benefits and drawbacks of masturbation, I'll leave the link here in the description and the card will also pop up here for you to watch. Well, first of all, I want to congratulate you for seeking help, okay? You as a man have already stepped out of that huge herd of men who are addicted to masturbation. This is actually quite common, okay? A lot of men are avoiding real relationships, real life connections just because of masturbation. Oh, I don't have to pay any bills. Oh, I don't have to do all that stuff just to get sex. Pleasure becomes very easy that way. But you end up living in a fantasy, right? You end up having a relationship with a phone screen or a computer screen. You're experiencing an artificial pleasure, so to speak, right? It's almost like artificial dopamine from a screen, right? Compared to the real world. So first of all, I want to congratulate you for seeking knowledge, for seeking help. Second, how often do you consume this pornography? Probably if you're watching this video, it's because you've already realized that this is harming you and that maybe it's gotten out of hand. Third thing, at what moments do you feel this urge the most? Is it before you go to sleep to help you relax, or at what moment do you get this trigger? And another thing is, what are the real consequences for your emotional life, your professional life, your energy? How is this getting in your way? These questions need to be answered so you can have clarity, so you can have the structure to act, to be able to make this change in your life, right? Well, pornography creates a hyperstimulation in your brain. It releases a lot of dopamine, right? Often, men watch videos, several screens, one after another, very intense videos with very strong stimulation. And this ends up creating an artificial reward circuit that doesn't match reality. And when you go to real life, it's not the same, it's not as intense. So this already starts to create a major problem right there. The real world sometimes isn't as exciting as the virtual world, as the computer screen, the computer, right? And this psychologically will create unrealistic expectations. The intensity you can reach with adult videos might not be achievable with a real person, with a real woman. That's the first very serious issue, okay? Over time, you can also start losing sensitivity in the penis. This can cause several problems. First, difficulty ejaculating during real sex, right? You can only ejaculate through masturbation. Often you masturbate quickly so you won't get caught by parents, family members, wife, girlfriend, and you end up training your body for premature ejaculation. Yes, guys, premature ejaculation is often something you train into your body. No one tells you this, but it happens frequently. And if you're struggling with premature ejaculation, I'll also leave a link in the description to the video about the PM method, which consists of scientifically proven exercises to reverse premature ejaculation. No habit you've developed in your life can be reversed with medication. Ejaculatory control can't be bought at the pharmacy, so you need to go the other way and train your body to last longer. This is done through exercise. And it's actually a very enjoyable exercise to do, but you need to do it properly. So if you're dealing with premature ejaculation, I'll leave the link here in the description and in the comments as well, so you can check out the APM method and put an end to this once and for all. But enough talk, let's get to the practical strategies for you to reduce or stop masturbating. The first point is breaking the automatic cycle. We need to identify what triggers make you feel that urge, that impulse to masturbate. It could be a lot of things. Boredom, stress, loneliness, social media, being on your phone at night. Then comes the urge to feel some pleasure, something, or some kind of stimulus. I just got back from the gym, saw a lot of fit bodies, got aroused. I get home and want to relieve. There can be many different triggers that might actually make you want to masturbate. And that's the first thing we need to do. Identify what are those triggers. And once we identify that trigger, we need to replace it with something pleasurable, actually. Sometimes your brain is just craving cheap dopamine, so ideally we should swap that for some physical activity, reading, a game, something you enjoy doing, right? Ideally it should be something healthy, right? There's no point in swapping one bad thing for another. If I feel like masturbating, I shouldn't just replace it with devouring a box of chocolates. That wouldn't be healthy either, right? So the idea is that we replace this trigger, this impulse, okay? Any kind of stimulus. Did you feel the urge? Don't stimulate yourself, because if you stimulate yourself when you already have the urge, the chances of failing are high. And to masturbate quickly anyway, to have this whole issue, it's really significant. Second step, a physiological reprogramming. Completely cutting out masturbation can be very difficult. So what I truly want to suggest to you right now in this very moment is that you try conscious masturbation, which by the way isn't even that negative, okay? Sexual energy is something incredibly sacred and deeply personal. It creates life, it gives you energy, it brings you creativity. So the first thing we need to do is remove any kind of guilt. And I invite you, the next time you feel that urge, to do it in a conscious way. What do I mean by that? Ideally, you should go at least 2 to 3 weeks without masturbating to adult videos. You can touch yourself, but ideally you should use your imagination, your mental arousal, and you shouldn't just make a single movement. Try this. Tantra teaches different touches, and Tantric massage is excellent for this. Different kinds of touches. For example, there's the little cup technique you can try. It's not just a quick movement. Make a little cup with your hand. Explore your body here, around the ring. Do you understand? Try different touches here on the foreskin. Explore your body consciously. Do you understand? Without that rush to get somewhere. Awareness, a little cup, a different kind of touch. Sometimes try touching the base. Try touching more here. Always breathing consciously and mindfully. You are a sacred temple, my brother. We need to let go of this guilt, let go of this rush, this urge to get somewhere. Calm yourself down, breathe deeply. You can absolutely touch yourself, you can truly feel pleasure, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But do it consciously without rushing, stimulate your mental arousal, that will genuinely help you a lot. Another thing that can help you is to start playing with your sexual energy. For example, there's something called the PC muscle. When you're urinating and you want to stop the flow, you contract down there between the testicles and the anus. That's the PC muscle. You're not supposed to do this exercise while urinating, it's just to help you identify it, okay? Basically, you contract the anus, okay? Are you aroused, feeling that energy? Feel it contract and pull that sexual energy upward. Let's repeat. Did you feel the sexual energy? Are you aroused? Play with that energy. Spread that powerful sexual energy throughout your whole body so you truly feel revitalized, full of vibrant energy, so you start to deeply understand the immense power of your sexual energy. And it's really wild because you'll see it can even give you goosebumps. You really feel the energy moving. Again, my brother, sexual energy is sacred. You can truly use this wisely. Soccer players, for example, when they're about to play in a World Cup, they stay focused. They're not allowed to have sex. Why is that? Do you think that's just for nothing? No, it's not for nothing. It's so that people really stay energized, full of energy, full of power, strength. This is very important. So you start to recognize your sexual energy and see it differently, not just as that cheap, quick pleasure, that cheap dopamine. You start to see your sexual energy as something sacred, and that really flips a switch in your mind. And lastly, but not least, make positive substitutions for your energy. Did you feel that vitality? Did you feel that energy? Go do some physical activity, lift some weights, learn a new profession, a new language, use that energy to be productive, to reach your goals, your dreams, okay? And this is very real, and it's important that you understand that. Imagine what happens if you jerk off 4 or 5 times a day. You're going to feel tired, exhausted, even relaxed, but without any strength, right? And the opposite is also true. If you retain that sexual energy, you become really energized, okay? This whole bioenergetic aspect of ejaculation is very serious and it really works, all right? So try this exercise, really feel revitalized, save it for your partner. Have you ever stopped to think about what happens to your sexual energy if you save it just for your partner? How special and meaningful will those moments and the sexual act itself become? Try it out and then let me know how it goes. Analyze your triggers, do the exercises to start playing with this sexual energy, to manipulate this energy, then breathe, because breathing will bring you back to your center, okay? Breathe. When the urge or compulsion hits, you're going to breathe, drink some water, do some physical activity, do something else. I'm sure this will help, okay? As our master Jesus used to say, 2 thoughts cannot occupy the same mind. So you really need to make this substitution. It's very important. If you made it to the end of this video, leave your opinion here in the comments. Or better yet, comment the phrase man of value. If you made it to the end of this video, so I know you absorbed it and that you like this kind of content, leave your like and subscribe to the channel. If you like to study and learn about a more sacred sexuality, alright? And if you're struggling with premature ejaculation, the link is here in the description of this video. And if you also want to learn the art of Tantric massage, to perform a Tantric massage on yourself or on your beloved partner, to elevate your level and your knowledge even higher, I'll also leave in the description and prominently pinned in the comments the Tantric massage course from the renowned Brazilian school of Tantra, which is expertly done with real models, actual people receiving the massage. You'll learn both how to do it on yourself and on your partner, okay? Body massage, yoni massage, vaginal massage, lingam massage, penis massage. It's a course with a valid certificate, and in fact, if you do just one single session as a tantric massage therapist, you will already cover the entire cost of the course. This channel is truly here to help you increase your valuable knowledge about sexuality, to put a definitive end to erectile dysfunction, to overcome anything that's getting in the way of your full and vibrant life, your sex life at the very best, highest level you can possibly enjoy. So that's it. The helpful links are all here in the description. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.